Hello, I am adding to this because I realized that I should do this differently. I was going back and forth between doing nested state and um, right here, doing nested state like this or doing 3 reducers. And I'm going to change it to 3 reducers, and this is why. The selectors are where a big amount of the annoying stuff comes from. And that is because it's drilling down to features, but actually I changed this. So it's creating a feature. This will get rid of a lot of the annoyance of having all the different reducers. So yeah, just being able to select the feature automatically. So I'm going to change this real quick. And yeah, this isn't going to be... Also, it makes it more comparable to NgXS, I think, because although NgXS has, they would have to do different actions and different like state changes because they're reacting to the different actions. They do have a way of sharing selector logic that is interesting that I just learned about. So anyway, I think this will make it more comparable. So instead of saying, technically, this doesn't completely satisfy this condition of being able to reuse state logic easily between features. The nice thing about it is it... I was thinking it doesn't quite... It's not really a reactivity issue, so it has nothing to do with my progressive reactivity comparison. But then I did put it in my article series. It is something that matters, and I don't think that it's like terrible if people just ignored it like in the final results. But because I'm gonna do the graph based on the change at each level of complexity. So if you're only interested in the complexity or that lines of code that's needed to put let's say observable sources as part of your state management, then they can just skip the one that's looking at the comparisons because yeah, so whatever. I think this will be better. So I'm going to change it now. All right, so what exactly needs to change? I'm going to add the actions first. That seems easier to start with. So this is going to become change favorite color. And it's not going to be that. Let's see. I should be able to do this. This should be very, very fine. Yeah, why not? Okay. That's going to be white for a long time. Hey, look at this. Disliked color. Change. Dang it. I knew that looked wrong. Neutral. All right. Nice. Okay. I'm going to change the reducer. Yeah, this is going to be combine reducers. And it's going to be... Yeah, that's a thing that they can worry about later. Feature. Yeah, it'll get nested, right? It'll take care of this, right? Combined reducers will. I don't need to... Yeah, it's a name, so it's not going to be a nested thing. All right, so this will be fine. So what I'm going to do... And maybe I should just define selectors in the same file as well. I don't see a reason not to. Okay, so I'm going to call this favorite colors. I don't think I need to. I'm hoping this works. I mean, I don't know what. Maybe this doesn't have a consequence if I do this like this. So, favorite, and then just make sure that these are consistent. Reducer. Seems pretty good so far. It's not being used. Okay, why is it red? Why is the default to show lint errors as actual code errors? I hate that. Okay. And this will just be the feature selector. So, yeah. And it will be the what's the difference between these? Because these are just going to be. I mean, also I didn't realize that I had these the same. These should have been different initial states. So anyway, initial. Okay, I will get rid of that for now. Don't need this either. This will be change favorite color, initial favorite colors. Don't need the. And look at this. Oh man, this is gonna be nice. So we just need to. We just need this. Okay. Yeah, it gets the type from this. So I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Great. Is this really worth it? Like all this boilerplate for that? I don't think it is. Maybe this should just be a reducer. Just a plain old reducer. What about when more actions are added? Why is it different? Well, because it's the selectors side that means we don't need all of this. We don't need the feature stuff. Because we're just selecting. I mean, it's the same. We're just creating feature selector. That's pretty basic. I'll just keep going with this and then see how it looks at the end. Yeah. Okay. Okay, just let's do the same thing. Okay, sensitive. This will be useful. Changed is liked. That's not imported yet. Great. Okay, now just add this and we're good. Awesome. Okay. Now, neutral. Also, if you'll see here, these are different, so I'm going to move that here right now. I mean, Prettier is just going to change that for us. Oh no, I put it in the wrong place. Purple, that's for neutral, I guess. Now, favorite is going to be neutral. And now we can import this action. It seems a little more boilerplatey, but that's okay. The goal is to reuse state logic. All right, so let's reuse the state logic. Change color. So that's going to be this map, right? Yes. And this is going to be, because we're not using our thing, we don't get the nice type thingy here. How do we access? Props? No, what's the, let's see, typed action. Let's just see how we can, what's on this. So, yeah, we do need this. Okay, so what's on this thing? Anything? Oh, we had a thing that we can export. I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be an interface of this. There. Nice. All right. That is good. Awesome. And it's going to return state. So we'll just use that everywhere. There we go. State logic reuse. It works. Yep. Create feature. I still don't think we need to do this. Yeah, we don't. I'm going to do create reducer. I have no idea what I'm talking about because I didn't import this anymore, but how does create feature reducer work? Selector, that's right. Did I import from the stupid place or the right place? It imported from the stupid place. Yeah, apparently I'm exporting selectors from here. That's fine. It'll be that way with NgXS, so this is totally fine. Feature name. I don't know what this does. How does this work? Selector. A top level feature state. We have to do this. No. how does this work? What can you pass as the name? Can you dot chain it? Like, should these not be combined? I remember when I created state adapt at first, realizing, oh, the selectors really are only relative to the root path of the thing, of the state. So I stopped thinking about all this annoying stuff. So I think this is top level. This creates a top level thing. I'm pretty sure. So I wouldn't do combine reducers. I'd have to add all of them to the top level. So I'm not going to use that. It's shorthand. It just takes a string, right? Create feature. Yeah. Select feature, yeah. So this doesn't help. This is dumb. So we got colors 4, that's what we want. And then favorite and disliked. And I just don't care. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I don't even care. State dot colors for dot favorite, because I don't want to do the nested stuff, and these are like independent states pretty much, so I don't care if this is memoized or not at this level. Oh, this should just be colors. Okay. All right. And these aren't, okay, so reducer. Oh, what? Okay. Get rid of that and that. Oh, okay. Yeah, see? This is better. Yeah, no need for the feature thing. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of work. Changing that. Okay. Man, I'm lazy complaining about this work. It's actually not that much work. Disliked. Wait, what am I doing here? Disliked. Okay. Hey, that's not bad. That's not really bad. And like, you could go crazy with the state reuse, but or the logic, the reducing dry. But there isn't much. And look, this should just be inlined. No, nobody needs this outside. So good. Hey, you know what? This is actually looking like state adapt now. If you just look at it on the surface. And that's not bad. That's actually great. Don't like this. Any. Takes any return string array. Good. Okay. Yeah, let's look at what state adapt looks like. Yeah, look at this. Initial state. Oh, this is different. This is the other thing. Yeah, but look at this. Path, initial state, state logic. Path is, constructed, and then initial state, and kind of the state logic. But anyway, good. This is good. I'm happy with this. And selectors. Oh yeah. I think I do have to. All right. Should I just look? I do have these. Yeah. I will. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, I'll keep this file because it doesn't even have to change. This is still the same. So awesome. I just have to export that. And yeah, it doesn't need state. Where are we trying to import that from? Oh, I hope it's not. It is selectors, isn't it? So that doesn't matter. Oh, get colors. And this will just be any. Yeah. That is nice. Okay, so this actually wasn't that much more than the alternative. And our state logic is completely abstracted here and here. It's not all in one adapter object, but that doesn't matter. It's reusable. So, all right, I'm going to save this. Change color. Oh, I'm still trying to import something. Aren't I? No? Oh, it's the component. We need the component now. All right, this is the other place that's going to suck a little bit. I could switch here and have like a color type and map to the action type, and that's actually exactly what I'm going to do. Does that belong? I wish Stack Blitz would let me scroll vertically to scroll horizontally. Okay, so should I actually define this as a group of actions? I think I should. I would love to do that. So change color, favorite, and we'll do this. Disliked. And finally, this one. I like this a lot. Now over in the reducer, change color. Duplicate. What's the deal? That's the thing. Okay, this is actually going to be named after an event. So this will be color change. Okay. It's not a big deal. Good. Disliked. No. What is, comma. And then, why did I keep pressing that? Neutral. That's pretty awesome if you ask me. You know what? I could take this a step further. I define the actions in line. I can define these in line. I don't know if people would do that. But I'm going to. Am I? Because I didn't do that here. I mean, I could have defined like some giant... Maybe I should have. Colors equals... That almost makes sense with... if you're combining stores later on. Because you get colors dot favorite dot state. If you combine them all, you'd have colors dot favorite. Oh man, I already wrote articles about this. I don't want to change it. I won't. So in the just for future reference, that's how we can do it. I didn't change them here. I'm not going to change them here, but I will remove this white space because that is a level of similarity. NgRx suffers disproportionately from having these defined separately because this is like it's like yeah, you still have to construct this, whereas it's done inline here. I don't know. In the end, it probably evens out somehow. But okay, so but look at this. This is totally fine. This is absolutely fine, and I would probably create all of them in the same file as well. This is the thing that you want to reuse. This here. This is just specific instances of state where you're mapping actions to state changes. This is very similar to adapt, state adapt. So I'm going to encourage this pattern for sure. This is the right way to do this, I believe. It's not that much more code than the other way, either. It's not much more code than state adapt, I don't think. I like this a lot. So, wow. It seemed like the path of least resistance was to update the actions and the state change logic itself, but ended up being this maybe. I think that is correct. So, yeah, I'm going to be okay with this. And this isn't like type safe, but whatever. Internally, I do an any in state adapt. What really matters is return type. And that's not hard to get wrong. So, all right, now back to the component. Let's make this work. So now, the reason I did that is because you can do this. And it should work. Or color change. Okay, where did it import wrong again? Oh, jeez. Wow, just like that works? It works? No way. No way. And they had the correct initial colors, so that is great. Let's look at Redux, make sure that's working. Auto select, please. Yes, and it's more descriptive now. Oh yeah, it always overrides it with their own follow-up action, I guess. Okay, this was amazing. I love this. This was not bad at all. It was a little annoying, but it wasn't really bad. It really wasn't. So Maybe I should export this along with this. No, because it kind of depends on this more, like what path you're exactly accessing. So, okay, I'm going to call it good. Wow. And you know what's annoying? I feel like it's easier now to change, to copy and paste this over to this one. So, yeah. Okay. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my clipboard manager a lot here now. So back over. Start with actions. That one. Now we need. And look, this is okay. That is actually a little bit necessary. Colors received. That's the event name. And it's gonna be, create action group. Maybe this is where I should create an action group, right? Because it's gonna be prepended with colors. It's not gonna reduce lines of code, but it will reduce some boilerplate, which is nice. Why isn't it here? Isn't this most recent documentation? Well, let's just Google it then. Create action group. Action group creator. Dev community. Marko Stanimirovic. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I tried. That doesn't show an action group, I don't think. Tim Dershriver, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Let's see. Is this up to date? I don't think this is up to date. Let's do within the last month. Sorry, you can't see this. I know you can't, but I have to move over the tab and then zoom in and. I know Mike Ryan did a blog post about. I'm just going to Google his name, Mike Ryan, about the TypeScript that they used. Create action group. Isn't that what I was looking for? Let's just try to use it. I think I know the name of it, and I think I know the syntax, and I think I know what it does. Oh, that is my IDE and future thoughts of stated app development. But anyway, so let's see. Action group. Go away. Let's just see if this is a better way to handle this. Needs a config. What's here? I have my name. I mean, I think it's pretty much the same syntax as what I'm doing here, but let's see if send string, good. Okay, but what are the arguments? Config, source and events, and we're here. Oh, source. Cool. And events. gonna look up the syntax. Dang it. So source and events. I'll just go with that. Let's just see if that works. Good. I will try that. And events. Let's see. Okay, what does it need to be? Oh, he was talking about... No, I thought I read something. Dang, I don't know. How do I find documentation for this? Action config group. So I guess I shouldn't feel too bad when I release a feature and don't release documentation with it at the same time. Empty string check. So this is... Oh, you're intersecting. Okay. Whatever. Forbidden characters. And this is a good way to name things. This is actually good. Not allowed event props check. And then we got events and event name. Oh. So what is events? String action creator props. Here we go. What? No. Dang it. Okay, action creator props. Creator. Create action? Do I have to do that? I think I might have to. Pretty sure. So let's just put this in and see what happens. No! How do you do this? String and action creator props. Oh, okay. That is how I would do this. That's the syntax I would create too. Okay, so it's just gonna be, yeah, record. Of course it is. What was the type? I can't return something with type. That's what it was just telling me. Never. It's not supposed to exist. All right, one more time. String, action creator props. Or a creator. I thought the other one was a creator. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I hate putting this down and then not being able to and having to change it later. Oh, here we go. Config event props. Oh, that's the actual name. Ah, I see. Okay. So, no, well, then how do you refer to it? Oh, it uses TypeScript. Right. It uses great TypeScript stuff. Okay. All right. Should I do this? Yeah, I think so. It is a feature they have. Might as well use it. Okay, good for them. This is fine. Okay. That's what I'm going to call it. And over here, it's going to be, no, it's got to be an object. No, wait. This is a type? This is not a type. This is real life. This is real. This is real JavaScript. Let's read that again. Event props. Oh, there we go. Oh, of course. Of course. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, okay. So this is going to be string. Oh, no, it's got to be an object, right? Or does it? I don't think it does. Does it? It should be able to be. So, payload. I just call it colors. Why not? Yes, this is better. This is better. I will go back and change it, I guess. What does it actually create, though? Dot. Cool. Good, good, good. But I wonder what it like shows up as in Redux DevTools. That'd be fun to see. I bet I will see it. Okay. All right. So yes, I will go back. So color change. Yeah. So. Yeah. So here we go. We're gonna change this. And of course, import from the stupid place again. Source colors, events. I think this has to be the full thing in order for it to namespace it correctly. And then this, thank goodness, is just this. Yeah, this is nice. This is good. Good for them. This is fantastic. Let's see. Cool. How awesome is that? That is great. All right, so, but we need to change how we do this now. Okay, color change. What is the deal here? This shouldn't. Oh, is that a drawback with how they did this? Did it actually doesn't warn you? No, it does. It just TypeScript was just lazy. Change favorite color. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Change disliked. Neutral. That is just perfect. Ah, man, now. And the template, we have to change it. I guess that's not too bad. So color type is now going to be one of these. Change favorite color. Yeah, this is pointless now. So look at that. That was another thing that was allowed, huh? I'm gonna call it that. Okay, things should be good now. Okay, that feature will be good. This one is broken. So, right, now I need to copy these changes over. So, component, change color. Nope. Okay, let's go up to actions. Go ahead and replace that right now. Look how nice that is. Like amazing. That really helps. That really helps. I'm sick of how actions were created before. That was a big deal. How annoying it was to create actions before. It was a huge deal. Now it's kind of similar to like each one gets a line. This is similar to state adapt. It's just like a subject, and then you pass in the string and then the types. I mean, it's a little more still, but I mean, come on. It's like they're like one step away. I don't know how, but this is small enough that I'm just gonna go ahead and inline this. This is like really small. Yeah, I don't want to inline that, and this would be a way for me to do it too. I would want to do this. I would want to define this above. So, all right, let's inline that. Awesome. That's good. Okay. Hey, I already did this. Colors received, favorites received. Wait a sec. This can be part of the same action group. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so much change. All right. Okay, color actions. Okay. All right. This makes NgRx so much nicer. Just this simple change. It's kind of unbelievable how nice it is. Okay, now up here. This isn't just change color either. This is a dispatch action, I guess, now, but that's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. It's totally fine. And that is awesome. So color actions. So this is now color actions. It's going to have that as well. And then for the reducer, this wasn't updated. Just in advance, I guess. Okay, this will actually be a slower change to implement. Yeah, NgRx is starting to get really close to what state adapt is on the boilerplate for actions. So let's see where. What am I doing now? Well, there's this. Might as well change that now. Yeah, I need to update that. Okay, sweet, good. Oh man, yeah, this is great. This is amazing. This is yeah, I could do this for state adapt too. Yeah, I'm gonna do this exact thing for state adapt. This exact thing. This this would just be a source, and it takes no argument. Or a source. Does it need to be a source? Well, it's something like this that you pass in the type. Doesn't matter what it is. Well, it's going to be a subject, basically. Create sources. Is there a faster way to do this? Like where you can pass in the type without, or a string with a type? That's all you need is a string and a type. Props, payload, that's what I'll call it. Yep, I'll call it payload. It'll be just like this, exactly like this. It'll return nothing. I don't know what it'll return. It doesn't really matter, but I just need to be able to create a source from it, and all I need is for the type. So create source group. That's what I'll call it. Yeah. Yep, and it'll be the exact same as this, like the exact same, and that's really not bad. Okay. Man, way to go, NgRx. This is awesome. Okay. So now this will just go here. Reducer. Receive colors. Yeah, this is easy stuff. Combine reducers. Color change. Oh yeah, import that. Awesome. Now we need stack blitzes prettier to respect, to do commas after everything. It is so annoying not to have that. Every line has to be unique. It's annoying. Okay, so is this gonna be like an identity function? I'm just name it though. Const receive colors or set. I could just call it set. I'm just gonna call it set. Colors. Oh, it does have to actually be. Right? In props, it had to be that. Yep. I'll just colors received and call that beautiful. Man, this is just fine. The way this works now is just fine. Which will come from here. Colors. So it's gonna take in. Oh, yeah, that's fine. There. Yeah, that's actually fine. What's wrong with this? Oh, state, right. Okay, good. Okay. All right, let's go make those other actions now. Favorites. No, this is gonna be neutral. This is awesome. This looks very much like state adapt. Yeah. Can't get too excited yet, but I mean, I don't think. I mean, all I did is stop importing state, right? I just changed it to any. I think that's what I did. Okay. That makes sense. Go to the component now. Oh, this is pretty good, actually. Yeah, this is awesome. Okay. So remove this, and this, and this. And I'm going to replace it with disliked received, right? That's what I call it. Favorite received. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Oh, reducer. I need to update that to 5. Awesome. Awesome. This is so smooth. I am liking NgRx again. I mean, wait, did it start it? It didn't start as loading. I need to update that initial state. Okay. Yeah, I'll just type it in. Loading. 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 Okay. Loading state. Loading state. Loading state. Hello? Oh. It gets initialized eagerly, doesn't it? Even then, Why isn't this working? What's going on? And here, I can't read these, but let's look at this one. Yes, good. What's the diff? Okay, was it immediate though? No. Stupid. Oh, right. Yeah, why isn't it? 4. It's selecting 4. Yep. There we go. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Nice. Perfect. Okay, now it's good. All right, I'm pretty happy with this. This is awesome. This is awesome. Look at these. This is just good. This is just good. Okay. This is not too different from state adapt. Not too different. I mean, that's the point. That's the point of state adapt. So the difference is you have set there and an array on the right hand side, and here you can actually have multiple of here, like commented or comma separated, and set as the last one. So it's like it's a variation on the same syntax, basically, or it's a variation of the same same way of doing things. All right, I think we're ready for 6 now. Here we go. All right. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay. So, this is what NgRx should have started with. You couldn't have done this exactly because TypeScript wasn't there yet, but just got set all to black now with no props. Create action group. No, this is the event name. I'm gonna just call it that. Yeah, just like this. Yeah, that should have been easy. Colors received is not gonna be that. I think undefined. It's like it's not required, is it? Whatever. Yeah, nobody cares. How about void? Void? Nope. Okay. All right. Well, now we're gonna go to the reducer. I mean, yeah, we're basically replacing the entire thing now. So reducer. So we got black colors. That will. Oh, I wish I could drag. I will use my clipboard. So to black. This is like trivial, so whatever. Okay, black colors. Put that there next to that. All right. Put these up here. Okay. Now we're gonna why not? Didn't I just add it here? I did. Blackout. Uh-oh. Does this need to be something? Oh, it can be empty. That's right. No. Why not? I don't know. Why? What is going on? Am I importing it from the right one? Nope, I'm not. DOM sources. Okay, and I'm going to change all the 5s to 6s right now. Good. Set to black. Good. Yeah, and they all react to the same thing. Look at that. That is awesome. That's it. So, okay, now we go to the component. This is an annoying one because we have to copy a lot of things over manually instead of replacing the whole thing because there are too many things to change. I don't want to add all that stuff again. Okay. All right, let's okay, let's copy these first. Yeah, these are not really changing. So that's good. This will not change either, not much. So that's good too. Color actions. Sweet. Amazing. That's good. Okay, next. Change disliked. Last one. Here we are. Change color. Like, how do you... Oops. How... Of course, selectors needs to change to any. Okay. So then... I should test it out, though. Loading... black. Good. It's getting to be a long URL with all these files open. Okay. Is there anything I'm missing? It's working. Yeah, props. I was going to look at props. How do you do empty props? Let's... NgRx. Action with no props. Oh, okay. Optional. Optional that. Okay, of course. So that will be just optional. Okay, there we go. All right, last. Okay, all right. That's fine, I guess. Okay, now this, I don't believe there was anything here. Yeah, I believe this was the same thing. Okay, now we go to the reducer. And yeah, I'll just copy and paste the whole thing. Nobody cares. It's not important what changes. And then all these change to 7. Okay, and then we go to selectors, and this is where the interesting stuff happens. Actually, I think this can stay the same, right? No, it can't, because we're doing things pretty differently. No? The others stayed the same, and we just got the selectors imported. So, I mean, this will be the exact same. Yep. So, reusable state logic, I guess. And the issue is, like, you could export this from a single file and call that an adapter or something, just the state logic, and have the state change with it. So back here, export these as well. It doesn't look great, but that's comparable to how I do it in stated apps. So I don't know, when it takes 2 lines, maybe that's different, but okay. I'm gonna condense it. Why not? That means all of them, I think. Now set. I think that was it. Okay. All right. Okay. Selectors don't change, I don't think. This is how it is. All right. Okay. I think we're good now. I think it's working and everything. Oh yeah, the component. Okay, these will be the same. You know, just to make it faster, it's easier to identify that now when I'm scanning. Great. Now back. These are the same. And the selector will be the same as well. These need to be updated. Disabled. Good. Good. We're good. Good. We're done. We're done. Okay. All right. This will be similar to, or NgRx will be a little similar to this. But, should I create an adapter? Because then I think that'll simplify it when I do the NgRx version. I think I should. I think I should make an adapter for these. Yeah, I say that in my article. This thing. Using something other than state adapters for state logic is a syntactic dead end. So that, okay. All right. I feel good about just making adapters now. So this could be all in the same file as the component, but there's so much stuff here. Like even in this state adapt version, it's kind of a lot for a component, isn't it? It is. It is a lot for a component. Normally I would create the adapter, so this in its own file, and then I might have this, like, yeah, all of this in a service, and this, and then you just be referencing things from the service in the component. Okay, but over here in yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it's better than using effects how I have it. So the whole setup, this is how I want it. It's good now. Except for the state adapter. I do want to make state adapters. So let's see, we do have logic here. So, and then we have logic here. So let's create a new file called state changes.adapter.ts. And we'll have this. Nope. We'll have this. Here's where I abstracted it. Did I not do a color change interface here? I should have. I'm going to change that. So okay, now in the adapter, I'm going to take this. Now in the reducer, I will just reference that. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is a minimal way of doing it, but interesting. Okay, yeah, that's expected. Okay, I want to import directly from. No autocomplete. Okay. Okay. All right. I am totally good with this. So let's call it good. Maybe I should go to what? Why is this line so wide? Is this okay and prettier? I guess it is. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. That ended up being fine. Okay. Now this is. Everything's annoying. Now I need to create a new file for this one, state adapters.adapter. It's going to have this. I get it from 4. All right, now the reducer will import that, and we got color actions, so we're good now. Change color, good. Don't need that. All right, this is starting to look. Can you see this now? This is the adapt method. This is init. This is a store being created. Initial state, the source to state change map. Yeah. Right, state adapt is like NgRx. It's very similar. Okay. Now we need this. So cool. Don't need that anymore there. I think I will count imports. I'll just do the entire, all of it. There's no reason not to. It makes a slight difference anyway. Not really important. Okay, now it's time to start like moving more over to here. Yeah, when I do NgXS, I'll do it the same here. Just a single action. I'm using the adapter already here. That's fine. I will keep it that way. I'll consider that just part of how you have to do this. So, like I talked about at the beginning of this one. All right. Now we create the 5th one. I don't think anything else changes here. Set. We need a set one now. I'll just copy it. I don't know why I did that. Well, it's not exported, so I can't exactly copy it, so that's fine. Okay. All right. Now change the reducer to use these. Five. Awesome. Okay. So that adapter. Oh, we need a new thing. Good. That is awesome. Okay. Now, next one. Anything new? Set to black. And this, I don't know why I did that. It's just, yeah, I'm going to inline that. Black. Adapter. Okay. I still like a line between there. These single liners, I'm okay with these being single line. And to be honest, the adapter objects themselves, it would be nice to have lines between if it looks ugly like this. But you can always do this. You can always break them out and define them separately and then export one single object. But okay, 6, 6, 6. Beautiful. Well, yeah, it's this nested state stuff that is just overhead, unnecessary overhead. And it's for debug tools, like dev tools, like pointless. Path collisions would be annoying, but it's like they're like not going to happen. Yeah. So the last one will be. Oh, I don't need this here. Six. Did I get rid of it in the fifth one? I didn't. Five. What about 4? Yep. I got 5. I almost want to just export this from the reducer now because it's like super boring, and just get rid of these selector files. I think I like that. I know it's a convention to do this, but I do not care. I am going to do that, even though it's going to... Yes, delete. Just have to import this from 5. Okay. Now the component. Okay, good. Like, this is really boring. So, yeah. I mean, all the state logic is going to be in the adapter. So, just consider that the new place. So, for adapter. Okay. Now, in the component, we need to update that. Okay. All right, beautiful. Now, I don't think I added it here yet. So, same thing. Reducer. Import from 6 and save. What? Yeah, that's fine. Go away. Oh, it's the component. Reducer. What is going on with this? Like, why are things jumping so much? I don't know. It's like line width was changed or something. I don't know. Something's weird. Okay. All right. So we got our adapter with both state change logic and selector logic. And now we're going to add some selector logic with our 7th one. Multi-store selectors.adapter.ts. This is how people should do state management, especially like create an adapter as soon as you need separation. You might as well just start with this because it's nice. And then you don't have to create the selectors file because all the logic is in one file. Okay, 7. Kind of weird. So this is the reusable logic. Okay. And then this to the reducer. Of course, it's going to import from the wrong place. Yep. Yeah, last one. I want to keep them as similar as possible. Oh, export. Okay. I mean, these have to be created here because they're downstream from the actual state. They have to be. That's just how this works. So, honestly, if NgRx, if they just copied my selector builder function, build selectors, I don't know exactly how you'd attach it, but it would be amazing. Okay, now reducer. What? This is weird. Neutral colors. This seems multi-store selectors dot reducer. Select disliked colors. Wait. I didn't add those ones. Okay, I can grab them from here. Right, these ones. That's what I needed to add. Up here. 7. Perfect. Here we go. Okay. I think I'm done. So I just created adapters for everything, and yeah, I'm excited for this comparison later on. See what things look like, because it's starting to look close. Maybe I should just extract the adapter just for comparison's sake. You don't have to. You don't have to. You do need to have the reducer separate. So I'll go ahead and just keep it all in the component because you can. But the adapter is the first thing I'd extract because then you could test it. So anyway, should I extract it? No, I guess the point is you don't have to. I don't know. I mean, I could have put the actions and reducer all here in one file, but I didn't. So why? Oh, well, the component would import selectors and actions. I mean, this would be a really long file. It's already really long, 79, and the component is also long. It's 108. My component is 109 with everything in it. So I'm not gonna worry about separating them. It makes sense to separate all of this. What is your deal? Apparently it does have that. So hey, it ran again. It's so weird. Every once in a while, Stack Blitz just does something weird. Still working? Okay, for some reason I thought there was a lot more. Okay. Yep, disabled. Good. Good. Awesome. Okay. Well, that's it. That's it. And that is better. This is better than creating a separate or like a modify, like making things fatter. It's better to do it this way, make things more spread out. So I'm wondering, I did a comparison yesterday, and I think, well, yeah, this was 109 lines of code total. So let's see what the total is now. Did I make it bigger? I hope I didn't. So I got 24, 45, so let's see. This shouldn't be so hard. 153, and then 232. Yeah, 232 lines. I think I made it like 10 lines of code bigger, didn't I? Yeah, that's fine. You get, look, if you want to add another list, you get that flexibility. So you just add one more line to all this, and you're good. And then the action as well. So yeah, there's a bit you'd have to do, but still, it's relatively easy. The other way, though, wouldn't it be even easier? Because it already can handle more color types, so that'd be extremely easy to add an extra one too. You still would have to add all these. Like selectors didn't really change much. They didn't change at all. So selectors aren't different. The only thing that would change the other way is adding another type, and then in the component adding the extra source and all that. So it would be a little easier to add an extra one in doing it the other way. But yeah, it is. That is the path of least resistance. But this is overall more flexible because this is a standalone thing that, like, you could use this anywhere in your state tree. So, like, yeah, one of the examples that I had that I mentioned in this article, a second filtered, it was a different one. When there are two lists on the same page with the same state management, it's easy to do it the normal way where you nest things and, the path of least resistance I did last time. But when you have like a recursive type structure, like a graph type structure, I don't know exactly the general form, but for this specific one, you're defining one object, and as part of that, there was some stuff. no, I think it was the main object. But anyway, it was in a completely different place. Like, it was managed in a different place. I guess it doesn't really matter if they're next to each other or not exactly. But I need to think for a second. Okay, yeah. So it may not matter. You may not think that you want to have the same type in two completely different places in the store structure, but you actually will sometimes. One example is with forms, because like in the real world app that I converted in a video earlier, they had form state management for many different types of data, and there are some patterns with form state that could be reused in completely different places in the structure. And in general, it's just more flexible to have something that's totally independent from a specific place in the store. So, yeah, and it's not really that much more work to do. Sorry, it's not that much more work to do to just have it be it's in a separate file and just refer to it down here. Yeah, more lines of code. Initially, it's not really. It's not. It's so it like scales with n, like the number of places you have that are using it. It gets fat using this pattern because it's repeating the NgRx boilerplate. But with it's especially with the selectors, but selectors are either way. Yeah, but the flexibility you get is worth it in my opinion, definitely. And either way, you start small, so it's not like you're sacrificing. You're like having to do an annoying amount of extra boilerplate for the extra functionality at the beginning. It's a thing that grows gradually as well. So, but then the other benefit is your logic is simpler because it is only it's more narrowly focused. It just needs to change one thing. And here you have to think about like everything becomes a little heavier. Your actions have the extra type on them, and your reducer has to do more nested updates. So, yeah, overall, it's my opinion that you should define state change logic independent from any specific state, and so that's what I'm going to be doing with this. That's the requirement. And if people don't care about this specific thing, then they can fast forward. They can like skip that part when I do the comparison and look at the different lines of code. But anyway, I'm happy with this for now. I think it's just great. So, all right. So that's it for this video. It ended up being just as long as the one yesterday. That's pretty crazy. But anyway. So that's it. I'm wondering, is there anything else I need to talk about? No. No, this is good for NGRx. Next, I'm going to do NGXS. All right. Thanks for watching, and bye.